this one here is for a new follower or new read follower. Doesn't matter. 4-card reading for them. 3 cards. Join the queue. I will most likely be closing it soon because I do want to finish up around 5:30 my time, and it's 4:15 now. So I want to try and get around that time. So listen to your intuition. Now, I feel now they're not saying, bitch, listen to your intuition. I will say that now, but the fact that this card, this deck of all decks, has kind of given you a really like, hey, listen to what we have to say, because you've also got meditation brings answers. And I think it's a deep down, if you really tap into the energy or really tap into what you're feeling, I think you already know the answer. And they are really saying that overall, you need to, this is your way to help yourself. Yeah, I thought so. But yeah, they're really saying make sure you in tune with your intuition, because that's always going to be the most accurate. That is always going to be the, I guess, where you get that more precise answer from them. I don't know. I'm feeling like they want me to say more, but then I'm feeling almost like they're holding back as well because they want you to discover something else. But, oh, got a wave of energy here. Nice, lovely. Thank you. Okay, so you're meant to know deep down of their intentions. You're also meant to feel when the connection is meant to be broken. Because even though we might have a soulmate, there's sometimes our soulmates or soul contracts are meant to meet a certain end. It's not meaning that they don't care about you, but it means that a contract may have happened where that's energetically where we're meant to stop. No, I have enough time. I'm just saying I'm probably going to have to close the queue soon so I can make sure I've got enough time to finish up around the time I want to. So, wonderful. You are following. I'm sure you are. Yeah, follow since 2024. So, thought so. Don't stress. It's just the queue. And that's another reason why I want to get a new queue. Okay, so tapping back into this, I'm also, uh-oh, my incense keeps falling down. Don't put it that. I'm feeling with these ones that the meditation brings answers, the intuition bringing answers, but there's also something here, like, I don't know if it's more to do with your intuition, because I'm feeling my gut is, I don't know, it feels almost like it's stirring. When I'm trying to tap into it, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you're somewhat excited, but then also you're nervous, but then you're also hungry a little bit. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. That's the only way I can really describe it. But yeah, there's something there with that. But let's have a look at the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So Four of Swords. Okay. So I'm feeling something about it's not forever. Um, there was a song stuck in my head this morning. Okay, thank you for the pre-warning. Oh, yep, I see. Okay. I don't know if they've started yet. I'm gonna just wait until you say you've come back. Also, don't forget there's games. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm just putting that in there. Okay, so I was looking up the song, so because I was like, this was stuck in my head right up until pretty much I started streaming, which I don't think is a coincidence. I don't believe in them. Synchronicities, yes, but all day since the time I woke up this morning was, yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. And I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. Something like that. Um, and I had to look it up because I was like, I know it's an old song. It's from the 80s, I think. So, and look, I'm a 90s baby. Yeah, 1986. It's from Huey Lewis and the, what is it? I think the Noose. Yeah, the Noose. Yay! If you do, please message. I'll try and keep up with it. But I'm feeling almost as if it's like, okay, at the moment we're separated, but I think in some ways there's going to be some sort of circle back, and it's just a for now thing. There are times with our soulmates or any soul contracts where we might have to venture off to learn some sort of separate lesson so then we can come back. I think for the moment, it might be either silent or it might be very distant contact because it feels as if it's almost feeling as if it is definitely almost adamant that it's going to be forever. But there is that, but there's that door going. I am feeling that it is coming back into it, but it might be a case of I don't know how long this might be, but it feels like you're going to be coming back into each other's life in some sort of way. It could be even just randomly reaching out, thinking of each other and going, "Hey, how are you going? I haven't spoken to you in forever," or you run into each other in the street, and then that kind of brings in that connection again. But it's a case for now. It's going to be a little bit quiet. You've also got the Six of Pentacles. Now, I'm really, really feeling that it's definitely some sort of self-growth here as well. It could be more into your intuition because I'm almost feeling drawn to look at this card again. So it could be something into your intuition or into yourself. Maybe even look talking to your higher self because I'm almost feeling my crown chakra is really tingling right now. So could be related to your crown or your higher self. And I feel that you will be tapping into that a bit more if you haven't already. But I'm also feeling that you need to make sure that whatever you're doing, to make sure that you're not trying to tap into their energy as well. So I don't know if it's the case that you've been wanting to tap into them or something like that, but it's a case of if they're at a point where they're not really reaching out, it might be a case of just letting them go for now, because I don't know if it's healthy for you to be trying to tap into their energy. You are still connected. It might be a case of trying to just send a telepathy side of things, and telepathy is real. Anyone who doesn't believe that, look, that's your choice. That's fine. Telepathy is real, but it's just sending I'm thinking of you, love you, whatever it is, and just leave it at that. But nothing else of like, what are they doing? What are they feeling? All this stuff. Because yeah, again, yeah, that's not helping your throat chakra at all. It's because it's making you in a place where you're having to hold back. Maybe it's holding back on texting them or something, but don't feel that you have to keep tapping into them. Allow them to reach back out to you. I feel that's really, really important, that you're not reaching out at this point. It definitely feel and again, that's why I mentioned, like, it does feel for at this very moment it feels like I'm done, nothing else more. I feel I don't, and again, this is timeless. So this time frame for when you get back into contact, it could be years from now. It could be years and years from now, like, 10, 20 years. Not saying that's definite, but that feels like forever, especially 20 years. 20 years, you're probably like, that's a distant friend that I used to know. So, because it's timeless on that part, and I did mention it, I'm not saying it will be next year that they reach out, but you do have to wait for them, or in some ways, you have to wait for that clear sign of contact again. So, that could be bumping into them in the street or in a coffee shop or whatever. But for now, it's a case you're on your own journeys separately, growing, and when you come back, and look, everything's also subject to change as well, depending on what your journey is, his journey, because you might go on a different path that puts you in a place where you don't actually ever reach back into contact as well. And same with him, he might go into a whole different venture where it puts him in a different place where he won't come back into your life. And that's okay. It's not meant to be if that's the case. But for now, it's a case of you're on your journey. And intuition is really important. And I know you mentioned it's already, but I feel like something else with maybe your higher self, could be even your shadow self if you haven't incorporated all your shadows. I don't feel that though. I'm feeling more high, like I'm feeling that way, tingling from the crown chakra. So I'm feeling more higher self, higher connections. Okay, so we do have a final message for you. Mm, I'm trying to pick. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick these one. I know I picked it last time, but I used to make people pick them, but I've got too many now. Takes too long for me to go. What is this?